Terracotta pots look really stylish and they fit into most settings, but their only drawback is that because they're a porous material, it means that they're prone to cracking in sub-zero temperatures, and that's because the water that's held inside them expands when it freezes, and that's when they crack. So I'm just going to run you through some simple tips which will help prevent your pots cracking in the winter. Now, first and foremost, you should try and keep your plants as dry as possible within them. I mean, that doesn't mean bone dry, but certainly not waterlogged. And the number one tip is to don't leave them sitting in water. So take them out of trays where they can hold any water, and just keep your plants on the slightly dry side. The other thing I would advise against is keeping them flat on the ground like this, because there's a hole in the bottom of the pot which allows the excess water to drain away, and if they're on a flat surface it just almost acts like a plug, and so the water can't drain away as freely. And that's where these little pot feet come in really handy, just lifting the pot up off the ground, and that just ensures really good drainage. The other thing that will help protect your pots is to just move them somewhere a little bit more sheltered, so against the wall of a house or a porch or something like that. Now, it's worth keeping in mind that a lot of the pots that we sell on our website are fired at a really high temperature, and that makes them much less prone to cracking. And some of our pots, terracotta pots that we sell, even come with a 50-year guarantee. If you've got lots of empty terracotta pots that you want to store outside over the winter, then what you can do is to just get a paintbrush or a rag and coat them with a nice thick layer of vegetable oil or any cooking oil really. You can use olive oil, and just brush that on, making sure you get all the way around it. And it's quite important as well that you do the undersides of the pot. And then leave it to soak in for a little bit. Make sure you don't leave any gaps. And then when it's all soaked in, just store it upside down outside, and what that does is just create a barrier really for the water, so any water that does hit the outside of the pot will just run off and not go into the side of the pot.